Hi, this is Ken Griffey Jr. Let's play
Super Beer League
baseball.
Tie this game. A ball in the gap can win it. And oh my god, Anki! He hits this one deep to left field, and that is gone into the bullpen! It is a walk-off grand slam! And he's gonna hit this one deep to right field. Doesn't have enough. Takes a strike. And she's going to hit this one very high to left field. At the wall is Herschel. What is straight back from the other rookie, Kramer. And he is going to hit this one. Holy wow. And for some reason, Case is still in the game at 81 pitches. And he gets hit in the face of the Kernels. I should not be laughing. The Kernels said, fine, you don't want to leave, we'll make you leave. So a 2-2 count. And she's going to loft this one to left field. Short porch out there. It's going to hit the wall. And Herschel, what? Look at that. Herschel caught. So here's Ciro Dill, who comes in. And Dennis is going to hit this to left field. De Guzman fake the runner out. Look at this. Wow. What an 1,000 IQ play by De Guzman at the plate. And wow.
Whoa,
What
Sanchez.
a play by
batting, the center fielder, number 70.
That's down.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 27.
You're out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
Ball inside.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Nope, that's no.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 22.
That's outside. That's high. Steal.
shortstop, number 27.
Nope, that's low. Fair ball. In up.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 21.
Nope, that's outside. Steer out. Nope, high. Out. Drive.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
Strike. Stack. Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 29.
Nope, low. Nope, low. Steer out. Steer out. Ball high. Strike 3, you're out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 53.
Steer out. Strike. Steer out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 5.
Foul ball. See.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 26.
Strike. You're safe.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Ball low. You're out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 23.
Ball low. That's foul. Nope, that's high. That's outside. Take a base.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29.
Yeah.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Last down. Steer out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 30.
Out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
Off the plate. Steer out. Out. Steer out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 70.
Steer out. Foul. Ball outside.
the first baseman, number 27.
Nope, that's inside. Steer out. Stick. Striking you out.
Now back, the second baseman, number 35.
Nope, high. Nope, that's low. Steer out.
Now back, the right fielder, number 22.
Strike. Safe. Nope, outside. Out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 27.
That's down. Steer out. You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 21.
Ball low. You're out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3. Now batting, the third baseman, number 29.
Foul ball. Safe. Nope, low. Nope, low. Strike. Foul ball. You're safe. That's down. Yeah.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 53.
Foul. That's it. Steer. Foul. Steer. Out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 5.
Ball inside. Steer. Out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
Ball outside. Ball low. Steer. Get out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Nope, that's outside. High. Foul. Foul ball. Nope, that's low. Tackle.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29.
Strike. See?
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Steer high. Nope, low. Foul. Fair. You're out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 26. Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Steer. You're out. You're out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
Steer. Nope, nope. Nope, that's inside. Out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 30.
Steer. Ball low. Go.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Ball low. That's foul. 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 Out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 22.
Foul ball. Steer. Ball outside. Steer out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 70.
Pass down. Missing.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 27.
You're out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
Ball outside. Steer. Is out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 29.
Steer high.
batting, the shortstop, number 27.
Strike. Nope, that's inside. Stira. Nope, that's inside. You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 21.
That's outside. That's foul. Stira. Off the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
Nope, that's low. Ball inside. Stira. Foul. Take a base.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Now pitching, number 43.
That's outside. Nope, that's low. Foul ball. Stira. Back me out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29.
Stira. Ball inside. Back me.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 53.
Ball outside. Nope, outside. Ball inside. Foul. Out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 5. Now batting, the second baseman, number 26. Now batting, the right fielder, number 2. Now pitching, number 31.
Nope, that's high. Stira.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
Ball inside.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 70.
Nope, that's outside. That's outside.
the first baseman, number 27.
That's high. Steer. Steer. Nope, that's outside. Foul ball. Foul. Out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Nope, that's inside. There. Out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 30.
Strike. Is out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Strike. Out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
Steer. Steer. You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20. Now pitching, number 66.
Stick. Steer up. Foul ball. Foul. That's foul. That's a foul ball. See, I think you out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 53.
Nope, that's high. Ball inside.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 5.
Ball high. You're out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 22.
That's down. Foul. Nope, high. Out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 27.
Ball inside. Ball outside. Ball low. Steer. Nope, ball four.
Now batting, the third baseman. Now pitching, number 19.
That's outside. Steer. Steer. Ball low. Safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7. Now batting, the left fielder, number 5.
Off the plate.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 26.
Nope, nope. Safe. Nope, high. You're safe. Out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Steer. Foul ball. High. That's foul. Stop.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
Foul ball. Ball inside. That's down. Out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 23.
Steer. Nope, low. You're out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29. Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Nope, that's inside. Nope, foul. Steer.
Now batting, the catcher, number 30.
Foul. Safe. You're out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Ball inside. Steer. You're safe.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 22.
That's down. Steer.
the center fielder, number 70.
That's outside.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 27.
Strike. Nope, that's low. That's high. Out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3. Now pitching, number 29.
Nope, outside. Safe. Strike. Ball outside. Nope, that's low. Strike. Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 29.
Foul ball. Ball low. You're safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 53.
Is out.
Now batting, the shortstop, now pitching, number 22.
That's foul. Nope, nope. Strike. That's down. Strike 3 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 21.
Safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
Ball outside. Foul ball. Ball low. Foul. Nope, that's outside.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Now pitching, number 44.
Nope, that's inside. Steer. Steer. Strike.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29.
Steer. Nope, high.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Stick. That's down.
batting, the second baseman, number 26.
Nope, that's outside. You're out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Nope, that's inside. Nope, that's no. Steer.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
Ball inside. You're out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7. Now pitching, number 53. Now batting, the first baseman, number 27.
Steer. Nope, that's low. Gators.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
Ball inside. Steer. You're safe. Out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 30. Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Steer. You're out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 22.
Steer. Ball inside. Out.
number 28.
Low. Come on. Ball outside. Strike three, you're out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 7.
Ball high. No, that's high. No, that's high. Strike. Foul ball. He's out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
Outside. Deep run.
Now batting, the catcher, number 15.
Strike. Ball outside. Hey. Hey. He's safe. D-Rod. Wow. Hey. No. Come on. Ball high. Say. Ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
You're out.
Now batting,
Play ball.
the center fielder, number 2.
Strike. Ball. Come on. Strike 3.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23. Now batting, the second baseman, number 87.
Strike. No, that's low. He's out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
D-Rod. He's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 46.
That's down. Ball, that's low. Ball outside. D-Rod. Ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
D-Rod. Come on.
second baseman, number 9.
Ball, that's inside. Foul ball. Foul ball. That's low. Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
D-Rod. High. That's low. You're out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 18.
Out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 69.
Ball, that's low.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 64.
Foul. Ball, that's low. No, high. Foul ball. Take your base.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29.
Foul ball. No, that's low. That's outside. Strike. That's outside. 3, you're out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
Foul ball. Low. Nope, inside.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23.
D-Rod. Strike.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 87.
Ball, that's outside. Go. Take your base.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
D-Rod. He's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 46.
That's down. That's low. Nope, that's inside. Take your base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
Deep run. Save.
Now batting, the catcher, number 69.
Deep run. Nope, that's high. Ball inside. Nope, inside. That's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 64.
That's up. Foul. Ball outside. Foul ball. Foul ball. Ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29.
Foul ball. No, inside. Deep run. You're up.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 23.
Deep run. No, that's high. Deep run. Foul. Good. You're out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 28.
Foul ball. Ball high. Deep run. Foul ball. Ball, that's low.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 7.
Deep run. That's low. Deep run. Foul. Ball, that's low. Foul ball. He's out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
That's inside. Deep run. You're out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23.
Deep run. No, high. Ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman. Now pitching, number 16.
Deep run. No, that's low. Strike. No, that's inside. That's high. Fair ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 46.
Ball, that's inside. Strike. Ball, inside. Foul ball. Foul ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
Nope, high. Strike. Foul ball. Foul ball. Ball, that's up. Ball. Take your base.
Now batting, the catcher, number 69.
Foul ball. Outside. D-Ride. That's inside. You're out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12. Now batting, the catcher, number 15.
No, inside.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
Ball outside. D-Ride. Foul ball. Nope, inside. Strike three.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
Strike. D-Ride. Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
You're out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 64.
D-Ride. Strike three.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29. Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
D-Ride. Ball high. D-Ride. No, inside. Foul ball. Foul ball. Strike three, you're out.
shortstop, number 23.
He's out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 18.
D-Rod. He's out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 23.
D-Rod. D-Rod. Ball inside. 3, you're out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 28.
Out.
Now batting, the second baseman, now pitching, number 43.
Ball. Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
That's outside.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 46.
That's up. That's low. You're out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
D-Rod. No, that's high. Ball, that's outside. That's low. Strike. Foul ball. Strike. 3, you're out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 7.
Ball high. He's out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
He's out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 15.
D-Rod. Foul ball. Whoa. That's high. Good. 3, you're out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 69.
Foul ball. Foul ball. You're out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 64.
Out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29.
D-Rod. Ball, that's inside. That's outside. Foul ball. Steve, right. 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
Foul ball. That's down. Ball, that's low. Out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
No, that's low. Steve, right. Low. Strike. You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
That's low. He's out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
Nope, high. That's down. Foul. Ball, high. Strike. Foul ball. Take your base.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23.
Deep run.
Now batting, the second baseman, now pitching, number 25.
Ball, that's low. Nope, inside. He's safe.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
Nope, inside. That's low. He's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 46.
Foul ball. Nope, that's high. Deep run. Ball outside. Pow!
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 2.
Ball, that's low. Deep run. Strike. Pow!
Now batting, the right fielder, number 18.
Deep run.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 23.
Deep run.
the center fielder, number 20. Now pitching, number 47.
Foul ball. Take.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 7.
No. High. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. No, that's low. Low. Foul ball. That's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
Foul ball. Nope, that's high. Steve, ride. That's inside. Take.
Now batting, the catcher, number 15.
Steve, ride. That's low. Steve, ride. You're out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 69. Now batting, the left fielder, number 64.
That's down. No, that's high. Foul. You're out. Take.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29.
Steve, ride. High. Ball, that's up. Steve, ride. Foul ball. He's out. Out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10. Now in the game, number 13.
Steve, ride. Foul ball. Ball outside. No, high. High.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
Ball, high. Foul. Steve, ride. Ball, outside. Ball, that's low. Ha!
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13. Now pitching, number 80.
Outside. Nope, that's inside. Steve, ride. You're out.
the center fielder, number 17.
Nope, that's inside. Right. Nope, that's low. No ball. Strike three.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
And welcome to Game 3, as we already have a strikeout here for the Kernels. We have, as this is a base hit to the right side, that is Pablo Sanchez. The Kernels, Grand Portage Kernels, taking on the
Number 24.
Eric's Owlins. We have Jordan Fields starting for the Owlins, and the Kernels will send up Braylon Galvin, the left fielder, usually catching, but getting some outfield time. Runner is going to take off. That's Sanchez, and the throw is in time and gets him. Sanchez gets thrown out for the second out of the inning, making it 2 outs with a 2-2 count. Galvin's going to hit this one up the middle for a base hit. That's going to be a single, a 2-out single, which will bring up
Now batting,
Reef
the
O'Neal, the catcher.
Number 8.
Steve Wright. Steve Wright.
Reef O'Neal on a 0-2 count fouls this one off and fouls another, so he's staying alive the best he can. Here is another 0-2 pitch. Down he goes swinging at a curveball down low. So nothing for them in the first. Here comes the Owlins sending up their 1-2-3, starting off with Tippy Jacobs. They will be facing off against the rookie starter, Bob Kramer, whose ERA is, yikes, 9.82. He's only pitched in 1 game, and that ERA is crazy high. Here's Pablo Sanchez, and he will not get Jacobs on a shattered bat. Infield single, so the Owlins will have the first batter on, and look for her to take second base. She does like to steal. Here's Mr. Revenge, batting a crazy .458 with a homer and 6 RBIs. He is having a great start of the season, and there it is. Jacobs is going to steal second with ease, something she does so often. And then the next pitch is going to be hit to left field. That's going to get down all the way to the wall, and that will be a double. No, Mr. Jericho gets thrown out at second, but he will have an RBI single to his name, so the Owlins will score first here in the bottom of the first, bringing up Brennan Vaughn, the second baseman, batting third against the rookie Kramer, whose ERA is now over 11 after that he earned a run there.
That's high.
This ball is hit to the right side. Underneath it looks like mac and cheese. Yes, it is. Out number 2. Now it's Ezekiel Riker, the fourth batter, batting cleanup, DH, 208 with a homer and 6 RBIs. And she's going to have a 2-1 count. Make it full. The payoff pitch by the rookie is swung on, hit, shallow center, just past the infield. Old Man Richards catches it for out number 3, but the Owlins score 1. And the Kernels will send up 5, 6, 7, starting with the right fielder, Mac and Cheese. And that ball's hit to left. Chung catches it, and I actually never even realized, but I'm not sure if you guys saw that in the background. That right there was a plane landing. Is this field at an airfield? Like, is it at an airport right now? Is that what this place is? Is that why they have so much like travel? Like you can see in the background there, you have local airlines and you have the snowboarding addiction treatment. That's actually kind of funny. And it's called like the Mile High City or something. or Skyline City, something like that. Either way, that's crazy. They have a baseball field in the middle of an airport. How is this allowed? Anyway, Old Man Richards hits this up the middle. Greenman's can make a nice diving play and throw him out for a step. So nothing for the Kernels in inning number 2. The Owlins will get a chance to score for a second time. I'm still baffled on that whole airport thing. It's very interesting to see.
That's inside. All high.
This ball is hit all the way to left field off the wall and not played well by Galvin, so it will be a double for the Owlins to start things off. Now it's Austin Greenman batting .409 with league-leading 4 home runs, but only 5 RBIs. So we're assuming 4 of them were possibly solo shots, all 4 of them. At least 3 of them had to be. And this is a pop-up in foul territory. No one's going to get to it. 2-2 count to the all-star shortstop / third baseman. Is a ball, so now it's a full count, and he's going to walk. Ball's going to get away from the catcher. It was nowhere near the zone. So the runner will advance to third. Now we have runners at the corners. Here's Josiah Luna, the other catcher for the Owlins.
Steve Wright.
And this is a prime opportunity for them to score another run. Even in a double play. Don't worry about the double play. Luna's going to hit this one deep to right field. This ball is gone. Just past the outstretched glove of the right fielder. Oh my. Let's see a replay of that, please. He is going to hit this one all the way to right field, and oh man, just past the glove. And then the next batter here is going to be all the way to the wall. That's going to be a double for, I believe that was Chung. Nope, here is Chung. So I'm not exactly sure who that was, but it's a double. And now a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Bobbles it, but then gets it back and throws him out for the first out. Now it's Tippy Jacobs with a man on second.
Ball inside. Nope, that's outside. The right. Ball four. Take your base.
And she's going to walk. So now we're going to have runners at first and second. Here comes Mr. Revenge, who does have the RBI single in the first inning. Here he's going to pop this one up to left field. Calling it is Galvin. Catches it for out number 2.
Now back, the second baseman, number 12.
Nope, that's inside. The right.
Here's Vaughn on a 1-1 count. Fouls this one, make it 1-2. 2-2. Ground this one, takes a crazy hop, but Old Man Richards fields it, and that'll be the third out. But they do score 3 more against the rookie. Here come the Kernels. 8-9-1 due up. Starting off with Vern Bowl. And they need to start getting some offense here or some better pitching. Not sure which one is needed more. But, yeah. Something needs to change in the Kernels' dugout. Bull hits this one to right field. Jericho catches it out, number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 12.
That's inside. Nope, outside. Nope.
Bill Houston, the 9th batter, playing third,
The right.
takes a strike, 3-1 count,
Nope.
and Fields walks him. So that's going to be a 2-out
The
walk.
center fielder.
And now the lineup has turned over, sorry, a 1-out walk. I thought there was 2. My apologies. Now the lineup will turn over to Marcos Glenn, the center fielder, 0 for 1.
The right. Off the plate.
3-1.
Be right.
Fields is in trouble with walking 2 in a row. Now Glenn is fighting for his life up there. And another ground ball over to third. That's Madden. And Madden will throw him out for the second one.
Shortstop, number 7.
Here comes Pablo Sanchez.
That's high.
Yeah, Sanchez rips this one to left field, but right at Chung, so nothing doing. They are starting to get the bat on the ball, though. Not as many strikeouts. Here's Riker to lead things off.
Hitter, number 54.
Nope, that's low. Nope, that's high. Nope, that's inside. Nope, ball 4.
Riker is going to have a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Aubrey Salinas, 1 for 1 with a double.
27.
Runner on first. No outs. Ooh. Moment of silence, please.
Now batting, the shortstop,
That got the rookie Kramer right in the giblets, and he is going to stay in the game. What? What a pro. I know that he's a rookie and his ERA is over 12, but that is such a good sign that he's staying in the game. I'm sure he is in pain, but he is pushing through it. Here is a 2-2 count to Austin Greenberg, and he will get him on a swinging third strike in the dirt. Now it's Luna, so same thing. Runners on first and second. He's got 2 on, 1 out. He does have a 3-run homer. Pitch from Kramer is in there, so 0-2 count. He's going to foul this one off. Takes the ball high, so now it's a 1-2 count.
Off the plate.
And he looks at one on the outside part of the plate. Out number 2. Geronimo Madden, who had to double his last at-bat, to center.
All inside. Nope, nope.
This time he's going to pop this one up to left field. Galvin out there. Should be catchable. Out number 3. So nothing for either team in the third. Top of the fourth we go. Leading things off will be that left fielder Galvin. And then Reef and mac and
The
cheese.
left fielder, number 24.
Be right. Right.
0-2 to Galvin. And he's going to hit this one to center. Jacobs with her speed will run in. Easy catch out number 1.
The catcher, number 8.
Ground ball hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the
Now it's
right
mac and
fielder,
cheese with the man
number
on first.
34.
Steve right. Dear right. That's down.
1-2.
That's inside.
And this ball is absolutely hammered. Forget about it. Into the trees. That is a 2-run homer. 424 feet. Mac and Cheese's first RBIs on the season. It's a 2-run shot. The Kernels are on the board. Here's Jesus Nazario, the shortstop. And Fields puts his ERA over 5 with that one.
Nope, outside. Steer right. Nope, inside.
This ball is lined over to second baseman Vaughn, out number
The
1.
second baseman, number 14.
Next up is Old Man Richards, who's going to hit this over to the first base side. Salinas is going to get off her glove, but it will be a base hit. So we have one on for Vern Bowl, the first baseman tonight. 2 outs. Pitch from Fields is swung on and lined into left field through that 6 hole. So back-to-back hits here for the Kernels, and they are threatening once again. Here's the third baseman, Houston, with 2 outs. First pitch swinging, but foul.
Nope, that's low. Be right.
1-2 count. Pitch swung on and missed. So it breaks his bat on the ground. But they do score 2. It could have been a lot worse. The Owlins get out of the jam. Bottom of the 4th. Here come 9-1-2, starting with the right fielder Chung. The rookie's not going to make it out of the 4th inning, so he'll pitch 3. In comes Darren Daniels, the lefty.
Now back, the center fielder, number 6.
Right.
Now back, the right fielder, number 30.
Nope. Right. Be right. Be right.
This ball is hit deep to center, and this ball is gone. The Owlins will have another run thanks to the solo shot here, 457 feet to straightaway center by none other than Mr. Revenge, who is continuing his early season tear. Now it's the second baseman Brennan Vaughn to face Darren Daniels with 2 outs.
Strike 3.
Down he goes for the 3rd out. So here we are. Top 5. Your score is 5-2. Kernels need to get a little bit more offense if they keep giving up runs here.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Sanchez 1 for 2. Fields is throwing his 75th pitch in 4 1/3. So we'll see if he tries to make it out of 6 innings here. It's going to be a rough one.
That's down. Take your base.
He's going to walk. Sanchez is on. Last time he got on, he was thrown out at second. Here's Galvin, 1 for 2, batting .435 in this early season, also with 4 home runs. But he does have 8 RBIs. Line this one over to first. Salinas will grab it and almost make a double play. Tried to tag out Sanchez. Gets back in time though, so here's Reef O'Neal, the catcher, with 2 outs. And Reef lines this one into the gap, splitting the outfielders. That's going to get down for 2. See if they want to push 3. He's definitely going to have an RBI as well. He will stay at second, so it's an RBI double, making it a 5-3 game. And now it's Mac and Cheese, who had the 2-run homer her last at bat. That's going to knock out Jordan Fields, who's still responsible for the man on second. Now it's Albert McFreddy, the reliever, coming in, and his first pitch is hit into the left gap. And that is going to be an RBI single. She's not going to test it. So the Kernels grab 2 this inning so far. And here comes Mr. Messiah, or the Messiah,
Nope, that's high.
with a runner on first and 2 outs.
Steve right.
Strike 3 in the dirt. Throws it over to first for the final out. Like I said before, they did score 2, making it a 5-4 game. Let's see if the Owlins can retaliate with a couple of runs of their own, starting with Riker,
54.
the DH.
Be right. Nope, that's outside.
And now it's a full count to Riker. Grounds this one over to first. Bull will step on the bag, out number 1.
The first baseman, number 27.
Ground ball over to Old Man Richards, out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number now pitching.
Darren Daniels is out. In comes Klaus DeGame with an ERA of 1, 9 strikeouts and a .78 whip, so he's looking to keep that down here and hold the Owlins to just 5 through his outing. Gets the shortstop to ground out to the other shortstop. So they do not answer back. Going to the top of the 6th, the Kernels have all the momentum. Here's Old Man Richards.
Number 14.
Be right. Nope, that's low.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33.
Be right.
Earn Bull to face McFreddy here. 0-2 count. Pitch is hit on the left side once again, same spot of his last hit. And he will have himself a 1-out single. Now it's Bill Houston 0 for 1 with a walk. And he's going to line this one hopper to third, and that's going to be a double play. The Owlins get out of that one unscathed. Now they get a chance to hit. 7, 8, 9 due up,
Now batting,
starting with the man who has a 3-run homer.
number 8.
Off the plate. Nope, nope. There you go.
Now batting,
Down he goes on strikes. Now it's Geronimo Madden.
number 3.
Off the plate.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 25. Now batting, the center fielder, number 6.
Hello. Steer right. Bill ball. Strike 3, you're up.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 17.
Steve right. That's outside. Be right. You're up.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
That's high. Nope, that's high. That's fair.
This is Sanchez who's going to line this one down the line for a single. He's not going to try
Now batting, the left
to test the arm, I guess. He has the speed,
24.
but it looks like he's going to stay at first. Here's Galvin.
Nope, inside.
And a pickoff play, not in time. Runner is going to take off at Sanchez, and he's going to be thrown out yet again. Luna is starting to get a little tired of it. Why are you guys running on me? He's already thrown out every runner, pretty much. So they don't get anything, even though they tried.
Now batting,
Here's
the
Mr. Jericho,
right fielder,
2 for 3,
number
including a home
30.
run. And he's going to hit this one hard, but Bull
Now batting,
says, "Look what I found." Throws his glove out there. Out number 1.
Steve right.
That's the second baseman, Vaughn.
Right.
Takes an ugly swing at that. Klaus the game is still in here at 20 pitches. And wow, Houston with a great diving play there, saving extra base hits.
54.
Here's Riker, the DH.
That's inside. Be right.
Full count. Pitch is fouled off. Klaus the game just needs to get out of this one. He is burning gas up there, and there it is. Gonna walk on the third payoff pitch, and that should do it for him. Gonna be responsible for that runner on first. In comes the rookie Curly Hahn, and we'll see how this goes with an ERA of 9.
Be right.
First pitch is a strike down the middle. Now it's an 0-2 count to Salinas. Let's see what happens here.
Nope, that's inside. Strike 3.
And he gets her. Strike 3. So that will close the book on Klaus the game. Keep his ERA under 1. Top of the 8th, here we go. 4, 5, 6, starting with O'Neal, who's actually going to be pinched hit for by King Plunder, His Highness,
Be right.
who's looking to take McFreddy deep here to tie this
All
game.
inside.
Instead, he's going to ground this one over to the triangle at first base, and oof. Yikes, McFreddy even had to chase it, missed it, picked it back up, and then threw it to first, all before Plunder can get to first base. That's upsetting for everyone watching.
Be right.
Here's Mac and Cheese with 1 out on a 1-2 count. Takes the ball inside. Excuse me, she's going to hit this one to center. And Jacobs will catch it for out number 2. Jorge de Guzman is going to pinch hit here. And de Guzman is going to hit this one all the way to the wall. And Jacobs will get to it quickly, especially in the short field. That's going to be a 2-out single. The tying run is on first, and here is Old Man Richards, who seems to be locked in. McFreddy will come out, and Rose Woodward will come in. Woodward with a 3.38 ERA, a 1.31 whip with 6 strikeouts. Will come in to hold the Kernels here without having to get it any worse. And now it's a 2-2 count with 2 outs. The pitch is hit back to her. She quickly throws it to first. Could have taken her sweet time, but instead gets rid of it quickly. Nothing for the Kernels. Last at bat here for the Owlins. They're going to send up 6, 7, 8, starting with Greenman. Plunder is catching. And, yikes. I don't think that's where you want him to go. Not sure why, or if he's ever caught before. But here is a gapper all the way to the wall. It's going to bounce off the wall, and Glenn will get it in quick for a single. Here's Geronimo Madden, 1 for 3 with a double. Man on first. Owlins looking to get some insurance runs here.
Right.
Ground ball over to third. This could be two. Houston to Richards. And back to first. Not in time. Madden beats it out. So now Chung gets the bat with a man on first and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Curly Hahn's still pitching. Doing fairly well. Oh, 2. And gets him. Swinging, so out number 3. They don't get any insurance runs, but they are still in the lead by 1. Here come the Kernels. Last at bat for them. They got 3 outs to go. Here's Vern Bull to face Woodward, who looks like she's going to stay in and close the game out. 4 out save for her.
Ball inside. Foul ball.
2-2 count to Bull. He's going to hit this one up the middle. Greenman will field it to his left, out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 12. Now batting, number 20.
Houston is out. Stephen Duke is in. He's going to get his first at-bat of the season here in a pinch hit role with 1 out in the 9th.
That's low.
Talk about pressure. And his pressure doesn't matter. He does hit it hard, but right towards Jericho in right.
Number 17.
So for the second out now, it's Marcos Glenn all up to the leadoff man. Who's going to ground this one over to second. Vaughn fields it and out number 3. The game is over. The Owlins win. A close one here. 5-4 your final score. Owlins will take the W. Kernels with the L. McFreddy will get the win, and Woodward will take the save. Kramer, the rookie, will get his first loss in his career, and that ERA is over 10, but I guess it's better than 12 where we were at. There is your MVPs. Stay tuned. And here we are. We have the Sewer Gators taking on the Nairobi Nomads. Nomads are home. I think it's the first time we're seeing them at home. Maybe second. But here are the Gators leading things off. Willie Mays Hayes is going to face none other than your favorite pitcher. Stokes. So get your yups ready. Every time there's a K, you hear it in the stands. And here, speaking of K, here we go. 0-2 against Willie Mays. And there it is, folks. It's the first out number 1. And now as Killington, the shortstop, will get his first at-bat. Takes a strike. And quickly down 0-2 already. Get ready. Nope, he's going to ground this one over to second. So no yup this time. But he does have 2 quick outs. Here's the catcher, Tamlin. Tamlin's going to hit this one back up the middle for a base hit. So, a no-hitter, perfect game, everything's gone here in the first inning.
The first baseman,
Pedro Serrano,
number 13.
the powerhouse first baseman, batting .263 with only 1 homer and 1 RBI. Is 2-0 count. He's going to hit this one hard, but foul. Take strike 2. Let's have another yup, yes or no. Full count. Runner's going to take off at first. And he's going to hit this one down the line, but foul. And there it is, folks. Get another one. Yup. That's 2 for the yupper. And Nomads will send up their top of the lineup. Russ Rivers leading things off. He's going to be facing Edwin Floyd. 1-2. And there's a strikeout for Floyd. Now here's Teal Bishop, the ex-Gator. He's batting .316, has 4 homers and 4 RBIs, so every time he's homered, it's been a solo shot. And speaking of solo shots, he hits this one deep to left, but not deep enough. Tanaka catches it out number 2. Here's Colin Kennedy. whose only hit on the season is a home run, it looks like. Or maybe he is only 2 for 20. Not sure. I don't have the stats in front of me. Anyway, it's a 1-2 count, and down he goes. Strike 3. So Floyd will strike out 2. And now it's Stokes' turn, who also has 2 strikeouts. He's going to face Griffin Caldwell, the third baseman, batting 300. And Caldwell is going to hit this one back up the middle for a base hit. So we got the leadoff man here for the Gators in the top of the second.
The second baseman, D.P. Turner.
And D.P. Turner, the shortstop. I'm sorry, the second baseman. Get the bat with a man on, no outs. And she's going to hit this one up the middle. Mess makes a nice diving play and gets the runner out at second. That is a fantastic play. Can we see a replay of it? Here's Tanaka.
Steve right. Steve right.
0-2. Move down from the lineup from 2 to 7.
Strike 3.
And he's going to go down on strikes. That's another one. Chalk it up. Yep.
Designated hitter, number 24.
His third of the day. Here's Taverna, the DH. And first pitch swinging in foul territory. The Dawn will catch this one out, number 3. So the Gators get another hit, but nothing for them. Now the Nomads will send up 4, 5, 6, getting their first at-bats. Starting with Harcourt Gaines, the all-star catcher. First pitch swinging right at DP at second, out number 1. Here's Fred Moon, first baseman. Ground ball over to third, Caldwell. Throws it over to first, out number 2.
The left fielder, number 14.
Steve right.
Ground ball over to short. Here's Killington. Throws it over to first. And it looks like Killington actually may have gotten hurt on that dive. We'll have to see what happens. Here's Otis Landry.
Number 58.
Killington has a dislocated shoulder, but he's still in this game. Otis Landry is getting only a second at-bat of the season. We'll see how they play with Killington at short, if they take him out or not. 3-1 to Landry. And he is going to walk against Stokes.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now it's back to the top of the lineup. Willie Mays Hayes, who was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball over to first. Fred Moon is going to throw it to second. And the speed of Willie Mays Hayes, it doesn't matter. That's going to be a double play. And here's Az Killington. He is going to bat. No, he is out. Trev Gibbon will come in to relieve him as he is injured, getting his first at-bat of the season. He's quickly down 0-2. And Yup is looking to have another one. There it is, folks. Yup. Another strikeout for Stokes.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 27.
Gibbon is now at second, and Turner will slide over to short. Here's Janiah Mess, the Nomad shortstop, to face Floyd.
Now batting, the
And down she goes. Now it is Trenton Clark.
number 10.
And down he goes. 2 quick outs. Now it is up to the Dawn, batting ninth.
Number 11.
Ground ball over to first. Serrano fields it, and PFP at its finest flips it over to Floyd, out number 3. Top of the fourth we go, still 0-0.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the
number
catcher,
3.
1 for 1. It's Brick Tamlin.
Off the plate.
And he is going to hit this one to center. But up there and long enough for Kennedy to range over and catch it out number 1.
Number 13.
Serrano. Sorry. Strikeout victim his last at bat.
That's down.
2-1. 2-2. Can we get another? Yup. We shall see. Indeed we do. Yup.
Now batting, the third
Yet
baseman,
another one for
number
Stokes here.
27.
I believe that's 5. Griffin Caldwell with 2 outs. Shatters his bat, gets a new one. And he goes down. Give me another one, folks. 1, 2, 3. Yup. Boy, these Gators just like to strike out against Stokes.
Second baseman, number
Top of the lineup now for Floyd. It's going to be Russell Rivers.
Steve right. Steve right. That's outside. Strike 3, you're up.
Down he goes on strikes, I believe, for the second time. Here's Teal Bishop, flat out to left.
number 15.
Oh, that's outside. No ball.
Teal's going to hit this one foul once again. 1-2, takes the ball outside. Gets this one over to second base. It's Gibbon, the newly second baseman. Out number 2. And now it's Kennedy, who, yes, does have 2 hits. You can confirm that with the 95 average. But he does have a strikeout his first at bat.
No, outside.
And in the hole for a second time in a row.
That's inside.
2-2 now. The pitch. Swung and fouled back. Another one fouled back. And then he gets this one down for his 3rd hit of the season, pushing his average just over 100. So the catcher, the hard-hitting catcher, Harcourt Gaines, will get a chance to bat with a man on first, 2 outs. And quickly down 0-2. Fouls one off. And now a base hit up the middle for Gaines. That's back-to-back hits for the Nomads. And they look to be threatening here with the 2-out rally. Here comes Fred Moon 0 for 1.
Number 28.
And down goes Fred Moon. That's strikeout number 5, I think, for Floyd. Yup, gets his chance. He's got 6 in 4 innings. Here comes DP Turner, playing shortstop now.
Steve right.
And she's going to take a first pitch slider for a strike.
Ball outside. Steve right.
2-2. Can we get his 7th of the day? Indeed we do. Give me another one. Yup.
The left fielder.
7 on the day and just 4 1/3.
Oh, that's
His
inside.
ERA is now under 1. Here is Tanaka, the left fielder. He's going to hit this one measly over to first base. Moon, out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Ginger
Number
Taverna,
24.
0 for 1 today, batting 125. First pitch swinging, but fouls it back. And now 0-2. Yup is in line for his 8th strikeout in 5 innings. And he gets it. Let me hear it. I said let me hear it. Yup.
Now back.
Also gotta put emphasis on that P. You know, you gotta
Number
pop that shit.
14.
Thaddeus Conley is up to bat now, the left fielder.
Steve right.
0-2 to Floyd.
All low.
who takes a changeup down low. And then goes right back up the ladder with a strike, or I'm sorry, with a fastball for strike 3. So now it's Janai Mess, the shortstop, batting with 1 out here in the 5th. Still a 0-0 game. Both these teams don't score a crazy amount, but it's a good pitching duel so far between Floyd and Stokes. A lot of strikeouts, unfortunately, for both sides, but sometimes it'd be like that, you know? Full count here to Mess. She's going to go down on strikes on a 96-mile-an-hour heater at her chest. Out number 2. So that'll bring up Clark, the right fielder. Oh, and 2. And he's going to go down. That is striking out the side by Floyd. Let's see if Yup can do the same thing. He's got 8 in 62 pitches through 5. Here's Otis Landry, the right fielder, batting 9th. First pitch swinging is a foul ball. And now he's just fighting for his life here. 0-2. Ball is low. We're getting a 9th strikeout here. Nope. And hit this one up the middle. Mess cannot get to this one. So that will be a single for the right fielder. Now it is Willie Mays Hayes. It's going to take strike 1. Willie Mays Hayes is going to hit this one over to second. Rivers is going to try to turn 2, but with the speed, he's not going to get there. Now it's going to be Trev Gibbon, 0 for 1 today, after coming in for the injured Killington. They have good speed at first. Willie Mays Hayes, let's see if they want to send him or not. I would probably send him if I were the manager. Wink, wink. Because we need to get something going. Trev is going to hit this one back to the pitcher. The catcher is going to get there first. So runner will advance to second and put the pressure on. Here's Brick Tamlin, the catcher. And yep, Stokes' 75th pitch is down for a ball. Looks like he's starting to get a little tired. 3-0. And ball's in the dirt. Make it 4 straight balls. And Tamlin will take a walk. So now it is the first baseman, Serrano, with runners on first and second. This is a high pressure situation for Stokes. And oof, not a good pitch there. That ball was absolutely crushed. Runner is going to take off for third. It's Willie Mays Hayes, and he is going to steal third. That is a dumb decision, but it pays off for him. Now it's a 3-1 count to Serrano. He's looking for his, and that will be ball 4. He walks, the base is loaded. Bases are loaded for Griffin Caldwell, who has a grand slam already this season. Let's see what happens here in the top of the 6th. 2 outs. 0-1 count. Stokes looking for his 10th strikeout of the game. And this will be lined, but right at the first baseman, Moon. So nothing for the Gators after they load it. Bottom 6, 9-1-2. Floyd, who has 9 strikeouts himself, will get to face the Don.
Off the plate.
The Don is going to have himself a lead-off double to the left field gap. Now it is Russell Rivers, the second baseman. With the man on second, Floyd is feeling the pressure, I'm sure. And this ball is going to be hit to right center, and that's down for a base hit. That will score the sole run of the game so far. The Nomads lead 1-0. So here's Teal Bishop looking to get possibly some revenge. Wouldn't say revenge, more of a little friendly banter from the Gators. And we just missed Floyd's 69th pitch, Giggity. 3-0 is your count to Teal. And 4 straight balls after 2 straight hits. That's going to bring up Kennedy with runners on first and second. Still no outs here in the 6th. Floyd is starting to get up there in pitches. 72, make it 73 now. And he finally throws a strike. Kennedy fouls this one back, so it's a 1-2 count. And then a base hit down the right field line. That's going to get all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Landry's going to get this in. They're going to send the second runner. And this ball is going to go all the way to the catcher. No cutoff. And that is poor defense. The ball should have been cut off and thrown home. So the Nomads are up 3-0 after the 2 RBI double. Here's Gaines, the catcher. Still no outs. Man in scoring position. And he's going to get this through to the right side. Landry will field it. Throw home. It's cut off this time, but no run. So they have runners on first and third. Fred Moon, the first baseman. Still nobody out. Ground ball to second base. Gibbon is not going to come home with it. He's actually just going to go to first, and another run will score. That is poor IQ there at second base. Easily could have got the runner at home. Instead, just gets the out at first. And then another base hit. All the way to left field. Tanaka will get this in quickly, so the run won't score. But I'm not sure what happened here. Floyd, after pitching phenomenally in the 5 innings, is just getting beat around now. Hit after hit after hit. The Nomads are finally coming alive here in the 6th. I guess once you strike out 9 times, you start to see the ball a little bit better. I'm not sure. Mess goes down for the 10th strikeout of the game for Floyd. Here's Clark with runners on first and third. There are 2 outs now. And the first pitch is a strike. Quickly down 0-2. Ball's in the dirt. Good eye. Probably climbing the ladder here. Nope. Gets him right on the inner half. Strikeout number 11 for Floyd. But they do score 4 on about 5 hits, I think, and a walk. So it doesn't matter how many you strike out. If you're giving up runs, you're going to lose. Here's DP Turn to lead things off. She's going to hit first pitch swinging to the right side. That's a leadoff single. And now it's Tanaka, the left fielder, 0 for 2. Yep, Stokes is at 88 pitches, approaching the 90 mark. And it's quickly 0-2 for Tanaka. Yep, Stokes looking to get another yuppers. And he does. Let me hear it. Yup. Emphasis on that P, fellas. Emphasis on the P. Ginger Taverna, the DH, takes the first pitch strike. And then quickly down 0-2. Do we have another one for Stokes? Oof, that was a clue too close to take. 2-2. Fouls this one back. And she's going to hit this one up the middle. It's going to be off of Stokes' glove. And that is going to be out. Oof. Very close play at first after the ricochet. So we have a runner in scoring position. Here's Otis Landry. And he's going to hit this one to the right side. That's going to get through. Clark has a good arm, so they're not going to test it. And they have 2 on, 2 out. Here's the leadoff man, Willie Mays Hayes. First pitch in there for a strike. 100th pitch by Stokes is up high. This has got to be his last batter. Definitely his last inning. Willie Mays Hayes is going to hit this one deep and high to right field. Possibly playable in foul territory. It is. Clark will catch it, which would have been the track, but it was foul territory, so they don't get anything. Bottom 7 coming up. Here is the Don, who started everything for them last inning. Floyd is still in this game at 91 pitches. You would think after the 4 runs he's given up, he'd get out of there, but instead they are trying to keep him in. On the hook for another strikeout, though. The Don is going to pop this one up to right field. 3 fielders converging. Who gets it? It's the right fielder, Landry. Out number 1.
Now pitching,
Now Floyd gets taken out. In comes the reliever slash spot starter, striker, ball 4. And he's going to come in relief with a 386 ERA, 171 whip, and 7 strikeouts. And make that 8 strikeouts. That's a 99 up the ladder. Here's Teal Bishop. 0 for 2 with the walk.
Number 15.
Quickly 3-0, and then he throws a slider on a 3-0. Brings it back to full count. The payoff pitch by ball 4 is popped up. The catcher Tamlin going over to the fence and off the fence. So redo it here, and then Teal hits this one deep the left field, so center field, sorry, off the top of the wall. Hayes will get it in, throw it to second, and Teal's going to have a double. A 2-out double puts him in scoring position for Colin Kennedy, who is 2 for 3 today. He has doubled his hits for the season in this game alone. 1-2. And down he goes yet again. So he has 2 hits, but he also has 2 strikeouts. Top of the 8th, 2-3-4 due up for the Gators, last 6 outs.
Now batting the second baseman.
Here is the second baseman given. Yup, Stokes is still in this game at 101 pitches. Let's see if he gets out of this inning or if they start to hit him around. This is the 4th time they are going against Stokes. And that's another one, folks. Chalk it up.
Now batting the catcher. Number 3.
Yup.
Pitching.
Down he goes.
45.
Yup. Is coming out of the game with what? A .69 giggity ERA. Here comes Lena Dozen Rolls. And first at bat against her will be a single up the middle for Tamlin. Now it is Serrano with a man on first. 1 out. And Serrano crushes lefties. So let's see how he does against Dozen Rolls. With a whip of 273 and an over 9 ERA, this ball is absolutely missiled to left field, but right at Conley. That's for the second out. Here's Griffin Caldwell. Third baseman's first pitch swinging, ends foul into the dugout. Dozen Rolls ERA of just at 9, 250 whip now with only 1 strikeout on the season. Make that 2 as Caldwell looks at a curveball in there, 4 strike 3. Bottom of the 8th, Nomads looking to get some insurance runs.
Now batting the catcher. Number 41.
4 should be enough, but let's see if they want to score any more. Here's the Nomads setting up 4-5-6, starting with the catcher Gaines, who's quickly 0-2 against ball 4. And Gaines is having a really good at-bat here. Make it 2-2. Full count. Brought it back. And then swings at a ball just low. Gets him, though. Fred Moon, the first baseman.
Number 28.
Ball inside. Right.
Now batting the left fielder. Number 14.
I apologize. I look away. I don't know if that was an error or a hit. I look away for a moment and runner's on first, but I saw that there was an exclamation point, so not exactly sure what happened there. Here's Thaddeus Conley with a man on first. 1-2 count, and he fouls this one back. Strike 3, swinging, out number 2.
Now batting the
Here comes Janiyah Mess, 0 for 3.
Number 27.
Mess hits this one down the line and should be playable in foul territory. Tanaka catches it there. So, nothing for the Nomads. Top of the ninth, last chance for the Gators. 6-7-8 due up.
Now batting the shortstop, DP
Here's
Turner.
DP Turner down by 4. Gators need to get something going.
That's outside. That's inside. Be right. Be right.
2-2 now. Pitch is fouled back. And another one. DP is doing her best to stay alive. And another foul ball. Making dozen rolls work for this one. Full count. The payoff pitch is swung on and missed. She showed her best pitch. Fastball right down the middle, 95. And couldn't keep up with it. This one is Tanaka.
That's high.
Quickly 0-1. Now it's 1-1.
All high. Nope, that's high.
3-1, and that's a walk for Tanaka. So they have a runner on here with Ginger Taverna, 0 for 3.
Number 24.
Ground ball could end it here.
Be right. Be right.
Quickly 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Dozen rolls at 30 pitches now. That's going to be too far inside.
Strike three.
Down goes Taverna. Out number 2. They are 1 out away from winning this game. Here's Otis Landry,
Number
the ninth
58.
batter, but he is 2 for 2 with 2 walks. And he's first pitch swinging, but foul. And now he's 0-2, down to the last strike. The Gators
That's inside.
are looking to go 2-4 to start the season. Another foul ball. 2-2. 2 outs. Pitch. Fouled again. Dozen rolls is starting to get a lot of pitches here. Full count. Runner will take off at first. The payoff pitch from Dozen rolls is swung on and hit to the right side. That's going to be a base hit. They are going to test Clark's arm at third, and no reason for it. But Tanaka's safe there.
Center fielder.
And now we have the lineup turned over to the Gators for the Gators. It's going to be Willie Mays Hayes. Ply Sesame will come in for dozen rolls, and now they are really threatening here at the top of the lineup. 1 hit away from getting that tying run on. I'm sorry, tying run up to bat.
All outside.
And Hayes is going to hit this one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, his first RBI of the season. And now we have 2, 3, 4, starting with Trev Gibbon, who's probably the weak link here. But he is the tying run. He does have some pop. Here's Ply Sesame's pitch in there for strike 1. And now we're down to the last strike once again. Here's Gibbon. Strike 3. Like I said, he is the weak link. And that's why. Down he goes. Nomads will win this game by a score of 4-1. Your winning pitcher is going to be, Stokes. 10 strikeouts. And see if we'll go to Sesame. And then on the opposite side, Floyd will take the loss, but he had 11 strikeouts of his own. The 4 earned runs just came on, a couple hits back to back. That's all it really was. Nothing you could really do there. As phenomenal pitching by both sides, really. I mean, it just a couple hits. That's all it was. That was the difference. I mean, you can see 8 hits from the Nomads and 9 from the Gators. It's just timely hitting. Anyway, we'll have the next game here in just a second, so stay tuned.
Leaving the bad balls out there. And wow, you can hear the ping off the bat. That looks like it's gone. Yes, off the wall. It's a grand slam again. This is incredible. 2 grand slams in one night. 450 footer for the tiny little thing.
167 whip with 32 strikeouts. And Turner's going to hit this one to center. And wow!
And Blake hammers this one deep to center field. Is it in the trees? It's in the trees. Home run, 3-run shot for Jimmy Blake, his first of the season, I believe. 492 feet, first home run of the season.
But at the same time, this is why you're here. You're supposed to be professional.
Yeah.
And that has got to be the dumbest play
Wow.
in the history of baseball.